Okay, so the most recent update gave us two new heroes. We have PALEO Luna as one of them. She's a ninja and part of the dinosaur ninjas, I believe. Maybe there is also a team perk we got, which says you need two dinosaur heroes. What that does, it takes away all your shield, but increases your health by 200%. So that's going to be really good. Now, she has Crescent Kick, Smoke Bomb, and Kunai Storm. She does not have Dragon Slash, which quite a lot of ninjas do have. So her perk is Saurian Claws Plus. She adds 16.5% of current health to melee weapon damage. I'm not 100% sure how this works. So say if you have 100 HP, do you get an extra 16.5% damage buff? But say if you lose, say if a husk hits you and you go, you lose health, does that percentage of damage go down as well? I'm not too sure how this one works, but hopefully once we get this in mission we can test it out, just see how good it is, if she's worth having as a main or a support. But again, like I've said, I don't know how that works. I don't think it is incredibly. It does say current health though, so I think maybe when you lose that health you're losing potential damage. But this is also my ninja build I'm going to be using. We have Endless Shadow, so it just increases the shadow stance duration by 4 seconds. However, I'm actually thinking now I might take that off. Yeah, I'm going to swap Endless Shadow and Corrupted Door. I'm going to take them off, put something else there, because I want to be actually using the ninja with the melee damage. I will take those off. We have Corrosive Strike, so every crit we'll do increases that snare and affliction damage. Anatomy Lessons just to increase our crit rating of swords, axes and scythes. We also have Assassination, melee weapon damage. It gives 1 stack of Assassination, basically giving us a 4.5% melee buff. And Legendary Blade, just to increase our sword damage with 25%. I'm going to be using a sword and a spear. I want to test with a couple melees on this. She's good for any melee weapon though. She's not restricted like a few ninjas are, like Legendary Blade is here. And Anatomy Lessons. So yeah, we're going to get this in the mission. I am going to swap out Corrupted Aura and Endless Shadow. I'll tell you what to swap them to when we are in the mission. And first, let's look at my damage on the Sir Lancelot. We're doing 72,146.4 damage per hit. Now, I just want to see, if I just lose health, does my health go down? Let me see again. Let's call it 120,000 DPS. 120,000 DPS. I want to be taking damage here, a bit more, so it's more significant. Right, that's enough. I don't know. Nope, you don't seem to... Okay, I want to know how this works then. I'm really confused. So, your damage doesn't go down when you lose health. I think it's just your health overall. A portion of that goes and gets put back into your damage. So at least you're not losing damage through the game. So I do think that that other perk that increases melee weapon damage would be really good. This hero might be fantastic for me, but you need that other dinosaur hero. But anyway, that's the first test done. You actually keep your damage, which is quite good, and I am happy with that. I'll show you when we're in the mission. I changed our team perk to Preemptive Strike just to increase our damage against full health enemies, so that first hit with a melee weapon will do a lot more damage. And we have Medicinal Fume, so Smoke Bomb heals yourself and allies for 10 base health per second. I put that on just in case if you were losing health, you lose damage as well, but that isn't the case, so it won't. Smoke Bomb isn't really necessary for this. But I mean, if I'm low on health anyway, I might as well throw that down. That does so much damage. I didn't even realize how much damage that did. That does a lot of damage. But yeah, that is basically my full build. Let's just test the damage. I really want to test some higher health enemies. Right, so you have the ability to one hit with this ninja. Quite good. I do want some smashers, blasters, takers if possible. Can't really find any right now, but we'll find some hopefully. Currently, when I do my spear build videos, or most of my melees, I don't actually have a spear built hero, but this could be very good for it, just increasing the damage by 16.5. That wasn't a crit because we didn't get the affliction. A crit, I think, will be able to one-hit these guys. Come on, maybe we can one-hit a taker. Again, that wasn't a crit. We need the crit for that built-in affliction we get. I think that had the affliction. We're doing a mass amount of damage, though. Now, bear in mind, what was it, 2-hit the blaster? So we would have got that gone in about a second. I really just want to crit on a higher health enemy. We're not critting on the first hit. This is so annoying. We can do it. These guys will always die depending... No, not depending on anything. They just will die. You don't need to crit for the regular husks. Just get these out of the way. Healing Death Burst as well. So this is going to make it so much harder. Right, here we go. What do I want? Oh, you can one-hit takers. A combination of Preemptive Strike with this doing 16-point-odd% extra damage. Ah, this is going to be a really fun hero to use. I think I might actually put her in Commander. 16% damage is great. I'm going to, at the end of this, if I remember as well, look at my health, then take it into a separate mission on my own and look at the health again. Just in case I lose that 16.5% of my overall health, and I believe it will be going into damage. Hopefully that is the case. There's just a few more husks up here. I'll test out. There we go. Yeah, it'll one hit with these. Let's use this because we are actually losing 50% of our damage because this is physical. But it still does a lot. That still does a lot. That is incredible. Again, we should be able to one hit if we crit. That wasn't even a crit and we one hit. Wow. These weapons and this hero, I think this is a must. If you like melee builds, this is definitely something you're going to want. I really think this is something everyone will want in their melee builds. Just notice before we start the mission, we have a health boost. Now the health boost has increased our health overall. I've not checked yet, but I'm wondering, will that actually increase our damage? It doesn't. Okay. Ah, that would have been really, really cool though, because it does say adds 16.5% of current health to melee weapon damage. So I would have thought straight away we will increase our damage. That would be really, really cool if they changed it so that would work. I think that would be really good. It would encourage people to actually get the boosters a lot more. Anyway, I think we're probably ready to start. Let's get some proper 8-minute long gameplay with this. Just this here. I'm going to be switching between the sword and the spear in this as well. Just because, I don't know, I want to use my Celanstall, but I know it's super strong anyway. Here we go. Some husks on it. Right, Blaster straight away. See if we can one-poke him. Oh, if we crit, we one-poke them. We need to get that crit. It's a 53% crit chance. Come on. You're telling me 47% is winning over the 53. Can't be having that. Get that little charge. I am actually really loving this hero. Like, yes, I am using a weapon I have said is probably one of the best melees in the game. Let's use this then. We're not critting. We're just not critting anywhere near enough. I'm not sure why that is. We do have high crit chances on these weapons. Was that a crit? No, that wasn't a crit either. It's hard to see the crit on the lower health enemies because they just die without the crit as well. Come on, what else have we got? There's a husk trying to get through here. Wow, he's getting right away. Not having that. There's his spawn over there. Right, there's someone shooting RPGs on this side, so I think it's better if I help with the spawn a bit. I want it to crit. But then if it crits, it one hits, and if it doesn't crit, it hits as well. But yeah, this is definitely a must. Like, I just like this hero already. Let's see if we can one-poke the Blaster again. There we go. That was a crit. And if it was a smasher, if it didn't one-hit and it still crit, it would, you know, just... you'd get that affliction as well on this build. But that's from Deadly Blade Crash. I have that in a separate video. It's hard to see what's going on when I'm invisible. All I see is husks. I'm really, really enjoying this. I don't think... I usually use... what's she called? Assassin Sarah or something like that for my majority of my ninja melee builds, weapon reviews, whatever you call them. However, I think this is a change. I think I will start using what's she called? PALEO Luna, is it? PALEO Luna instead. I just think it's a lot stronger, getting a massive buff. What does she? What does Assassin Sarah do? It's something. It is another buff though. I'm not too sure. I will definitely run both of them. One as support, one as commander. I'm not sure. Maybe Assassin Sarah. I think it's called that. I'm gonna go with it. Oh, actually, we need that crit. See how strong the crits are. Are we gonna crit or what? Oh, I don't even know what was happening there. Should not have built with wood there at all. There's some more mist monsters. Let's use this now. Oh, you can one hit with the Guardian's Will as well. This is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I might actually run Preemptive Strike a lot more in these builds as well, because that is incredible. Preemptive Strike is like the most overpowered team perk in the game. It is incredible. It's what, 6.5% extra damage against full health enemies for each 4-star or higher hero. So 6.5 times 5 is what? 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 32 and a half? 32.5% extra damage. I think that's great. I think that's absolutely incredible. And one poking the pretty much everything. Blasters, the only thing we didn't really want hit is a smasher. And I believe with a taker, even if you don't crit, it does like 99% of the damage to the taker. He's taking damage though. Really am liking this hero. These weapons in this hero. She's fantastic. Just that additional damage does everything. The even cooler thing, if we successfully do this mission, I get 1500 llama tickets. Because I've just finished a quest. But like I've said, I do want to get a health boost active. I really would like them to change it so you get the health boost and you increase your damage. I think that'll be a really sweet thing to do. Kunai Storm. I've just realized I've never actually used this. Let's see what it does. That's quite cool. Not as much damage as my melees do. Really like it. I really like it. It's quite rare. Like the new heroes that come out. Like we had the Black Knight. But it looks alright, but I don't know. It's not something I'd perk up. I've actually completely forgot what his thing does, if I'm honest. He was also part of the update as well. New hero. Constructor, isn't he? Completely forgot what he does. I know he's got a new perk, though. He's a... I don't know, it's like a 95% damage reduction, which is quite sweet. Get all these guys gone. This is absolutely great. I wish I had a more variety of weapons. I really wish that. I'm really liking it though. It is fantastic. Wow. Another blaster. He won't stand a chance. Goodbye, mate. Absolutely destroyed. Another blaster, gone. Lobber, don't stand a chance. Survivalist Jonesy again. You could take, what's she called? The Shadow Bomb thing off. You can put Survivalist Jonesy. You could really do that. So every elimination you get in with Survivalist, you're increasing your health. I usually put a healing thing on my ninja builds. Oh man. Just because ninjas are close quarters and they don't really have the highest of health anyway. And you want to be getting your health back frequently. I say that, but I've not actually healed at all this mission. And I've still got full health. Come on. I am really liking this hero though. Oh, that Teddy seems to be having trouble. Don't worry, Teddy. We've got you back. Yeah, this is definitely a hero I'm going to keep. Not recycling at the end of this. Definitely keeping. 100% keeping it. Every melee build we have from now on. Here we go, another taker. Not taker, smasher. Well, there's two of us hitting that, but oh well. Still decent amount of damage though. I think if you could see the affliction. We believe we crit on the first hit and we got a bit of affliction on it. 100% sure. I do think it happened though. I do love this hero. Let's look at the perks they have. Abilities, whatever you call them. So they got the Crescent Kick, again Smoke Bomb just to heal us. And that does a massive amount of damage, more than I ever thought it would do. And we have the Kunai Storm as we did earlier. That seems either really inaccurate or I just don't know how to use it because I've never used it apart from like 2 minutes ago. And then. They were the first 2 times I've ever used it. Crescent Kick. Again, Crescent Kick, if you get in a sticky situation with this hero, you can Crescent Kick around. That'll be fantastic. He just one-pokes everything with his Sir Lancelot. Absolutely just one-pokes things. And the thing is, we don't have a hero that's actually buffing spear crit rating either. We have, what is it? Anatomy Lessons to increase sword, axes and scythes, but not spears. Yeah, there we got the affliction on that. You see the health going down. It's only for 3 seconds though, and we can finish him off. Just want to try and show everything that this you can get. Ability-wise, Kunai Storm again. That doesn't seem like it does a lot of damage. I'm not too sure though. Yes, it isn't built for Kunai Storm, but it just doesn't seem very strong. Smoke Bomb on the other hand. Oh, the Smoke Bomb's great. Look at that. And it heals you as well. Can't go wrong with that. Really am loving this hero. Loving these weapons I've got. Got so much love. I'm excited for heroes in future that can come out as well. I'm not sure if there's a spear hero that increases the crit rating of spears. I'll have to look that up. But I really enjoyed that. I just want to have a look at the combat scores. I don't expect I'll have the highest because I am a ninja and I didn't even really use these turrets a lot. Probably don't have the highest. I do have the highest by quite a margin as well. That's incredible. I'm actually loving this hero. Okay, we are out the mission, but that is not the end. Look at our health. We are on 208,591 health. Now, I'm going to go in a super high mission, and I want to see if we actually lose health while gaining melee damage. So that is our health, 208. Let's keep it at 208. Keep it easy. I want to see my damage on my backpack, my weapons as well. So our spear, if it loads, let's call it 43,000. Right, I'm going to get into a very high twine mission all on my own and just see if I keep the exact same, if it increases. I think it should decrease though. I really think it should decrease. So we'll get in something and just see what happens there. Okay, I'm in and we still, if you look in the top left, let me just zoom in there, have 208,000 health. Now, I did expect that to go down. We believe, what was it, 47,000, something like that on the spear. Yeah, 43,000. Yeah, okay then. So I think once you first equip the ninja then, your health decreases. I'm not too sure how it works. It does increase your melee damage, well, supposed to anyway. It worked absolutely amazing though. Okay, just one more test with this hero. So what were we doing? We were doing 43,000 with the spear. We have 208,000 health. Her health is 145. So let's pretend a ninja that has increased health. Forged Fate. What is hers? Hers is 164, so we should get 19,000 extra health. Okay, I believe we are getting around 19,000. We're on 126. I forgot what our health was. Not too sure. I'm really bad at maths at this point. What damage are we doing as well? I'm just not sure how this works. Our damage should go down there if we... Come on. No, the DPS is still high. I'm really unsure how this hero works. I don't even know if she was working. Maybe it was all placebo and I was just expecting it to be really good. I'm just confused at this point. Although, we did do very well anyway, so... I'm just really confused as to what's happening. Really am. Okay, in summary, I really like the look, firstly, of this ninja. She has that dinosaur hat mask thing. I don't really know which one it is, a hat or a mask, because it's not really covering the face like a typical mask does. Love the back bling as well. I like the abilities. They're not always the same. Quite a lot of ninjas have shurikens and dragon slash. This is slightly different. Kunai Storm, I don't think it's that good. I may have used it wrong. It is the first time I have actually ever used it. Now, I'm not sure if she's bugged or not. We did lose health when we switched her, well, we put her on, sorry. But I was just unsure. We didn't really increase damage to our melee weapons, but we were still doing a tremendous amount of damage. We were one-hitting blasters. Like, that is incredible with a melee weapon as well. I really enjoyed playing this hero in that mission. She's something I will definitely have on all my melee builds in the future. Really enjoyed that. Now, if she is bugged, obviously it's going to be eventually patched, and she'll be doing even more damage then. So I do think this is a melee hero you would want in any melee build. Commander or support, that is entirely up to you. Right, I've added this at the end because when editing and rendering the video, I actually spotted something. Now, remember how we looked at my stats? I was doing 72,146.4 damage per hit in the stats. I went back and I just noticed I did 80,672 damage. Now that's 16.5% damage buff. I believe it doesn't actually show up on your stats on your weapons, it just happens anyway. So it isn't bugged. We were actually doing the actual damage we were supposed to be doing, but it just doesn't show up on your stats. I just wanted to clear that up because I was really confused. I was thinking it was bugged, but she's not bugged. Maybe it's just a visual bug. However, either way, she still is doing that damage. So I am going to leave this here. Let me know what you guys thought of this, and as always, thank you for watching.